Welcome everybody, my name is Jack, and today we're checking out Executive Assault. It's a real-time strategy game mixed with some first-person shooter elements, which is really kind of a cool combination. Natural Selection 2, which is a game I've played on the channel and I love a lot, that's a game which uses those similar genres, merging them together. And so this is produced by Hesketh Studios, and it's currently in early access on Steam. So it's just come out, and I've spent about 2 hours with it, and we'll jump straight into it so I can explain as we go along. But it's got really cool ideas. I think it still needs quite a bit of polish, and it definitely needs a tutorial. The learning curve is just way too steep at the moment. But I think a lot of people will probably find this combination of genres really interesting, and so even if you're probably not going to pick it up straight away, I like on Steam now, you can now follow a game, so you can get updates about the game. So I'll put the store link in the description. You can follow the game, and you'll get updates about it even though you don't own it, which I think is quite cool. So we're going to play this map here, and I'm going to change the colors, so we'll be the blue team and the enemy will be the red team. It's a standard, just 2-player versus the AI. We'll jump straight into it, and I'll explain the mechanics as we go along, but there's a lot that happens within the game, and hopefully we'll be able to survive long enough that I can show off the game to its full potential. Rightio. So I've spawned in here. I am the CEO. I can probably run around the office here. I can't really show you from a third-person perspective, but I'm a human and I'm a CEO of this empire essentially. And you'll notice that like when I walk a little bit, that arm bounces across. And the idea is that you're a CEO and you're commanding an army. And so, for example, there's the enemy over there already starting the build, and we're going to get behind it. I can zoom in and look towards them. I got my little pistol, but I'm pretty much useless. But what I do is I come over here to the office, and I can jump into the chair. It connects them through my brain pretty much, and then we can go to this RTS perspective, and now we can start building. So I'm going to build a power station there. So the power will generate an amount of power for us, and you'll see the number will be up here in a moment. It should be 25. There we go. And this orb here is where the powered buildings... Oh, we need to build a drone factory first. Buildings need to be connected to the power station, and it's got this kind of like power line technology. What I'm building here is a drone factory that builds other buildings. I need to build that first before I can drop this one here down. And what will happen is a drone will come out of here and then build the building. If I go to the internal view, you can see inside. And that will be important later, but in a moment, there's a little drone there. Nope, pathfinding, there we go. So he's going to go across and build that building. Over on the other side of the map though, here's the enemy. They're starting to get started. This is what the power line will look like. And they've got a couple of different buildings here. I'm going to build them up and we'll go through them. Robot factory is probably one of the most important. We'll build that way. Another drone out. I'll build another power pole over here. I'm going to build another iron thing over here. And you'll notice that that's how they get connected. So building this one here, so that means the power can get all the way over to this building over here. And we can build corridors. And what I'm going to do throughout this video, I'm going to say some things to the developer, because he's probably going to watch this. And hopefully it's a way I can give feedback to the developer. Things that I would like to see. Now, one of the things is that this build panel, it always hides from you. I'd like it if I could lock it into place and have it always open. Oh, it seems to sometimes like stay in there for a bit longer, but never for too long. It disappears after a while. I'd like it if it was always there. I don't think... I like the option that you can hide it, but I like if it was always there as well. You can also build corridors, but I find the issue with corridors, as soon as you put down one piece, you have to click it again. And if you wanted to have like a long series of corridors, it'd be nice if you could... It would still be selected. Just the corridor pieces, like it'd still be selected once you build it. Once we've got the robot factory down, I have to go quite quickly, otherwise we'll get stomped. You can choose a robot armor, a robot weapon, and a special if we don't have any, and you can store the design of it, and then you can build it. And the building I find to be a little bit finicky. You have to go to this little hotspot, click on it, and then click on the icon. Since you've only got one of these buildings, essentially, why couldn't this be like a production tab here and I could have my designs there? Because I don't think I can have more than one robot factory. And so I know that I could always be producing from that one spot. There's a couple of different production facilities, but there's always only like one robot, one vehicle, it seems like. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I can make another robot factory. Maybe something like that would be kind of cool to have. So we can move these guys around and we can zoom all the way in. The camera is moving a bit fast. My sensitivity is probably set too high. The cool thing is I can click on one of them and I can possess them. And now it's a first-person shooter and I can tell the robots to follow me, I can zoom in, I can fire my gun. It's pretty weak at the moment. We need to do some research. And I got this research wheel. The thing I found about this research wheel, it doesn't really match the rest of the interface. And it's all right to manage, but often sometimes I forget where things are and I'm bouncing all around. Possibly, I know this looks really cool having the spinning wheel, but possibly maybe just a static tree would be nicer. Okay, I want to go, I think it's energy weapons. I want to unlock lasers, and maybe this laser beam here is quite cool. We can click on this. It took me ages that I had to click this to start the research. The first game I never researched anything because I couldn't figure it out. It takes a minute to research, and then we'll be able to have a better weapon that we can equip our guys with. So we've got robots producing, we've got some power, and everything requires power, and we're producing 25 at the moment. And again, this screen here, the graphics kind of don't really match the rest of it, especially like the fonts of extractors and stuff. But anyway, it's still in development. You can adjust the levels of how much power it uses, and we've got a bank essentially of 10,000. So I can overproduce to get a bit more iron, but we'll leave it just at 100%. So it's not using too much. But what you can do is what I need to start actually doing is I can make some drones, and oh, we've got some guys over here. Let's take mine or one of them. Oh, they've already got lasers. That's not good. They're incredibly good shots. Like they'll hit you straight away pretty much all the time. They're shooting at my little facility there.
Research complete.
Okay, the research is complete. I'm going to now get laser onto these guys, store it in there, and produce instead of them. The machine guns are very strong. Okay, we destroyed them all. That's good. We can build some defenses as well, like walls and whatnot. I think just a standard heavy like machine gun turrets over here will be alright. They cost a bit to power, but they'll be quite useful in stopping guys coming our way for the moment. Now these drones that were produced over the landscape, there'll be these things here. There's 3 different materials. This one here is that you can take it back to your base, and it should increase the power output by 25, but I was having some issues where it wasn't dropping them off. Only in some of my games though. This one here is used for research, and it cuts down the research time for each of the things, which is quite useful. You notice the range of these is much higher than of the standard drones. Drones, pull back, because those guys have got really strong laser beams. I might thankfully there are rally points. I'll set the rally point to be up here. I'll set these drones. They don't seem to shoot the drones, the enemy, which is interesting. I now need to keep researching now. Defenses. We can have defenses, because the way you win is by destroying the enemy CEO. And I've never won this after playing it about 4 times. But you can have internal defenses like turrets and locked doors and whatnot. Because otherwise they can just walk straight up at the moment. That thing's spinning around. Spec Ops isn't implemented yet. Is it units? Vehicles? Yeah, let's build a vehicle factory and get some vehicles out. We can upgrade the armor of our robots as well. That would be quite useful. So it costs a lot of guys. They must have produced a lot to start with. Actually, they're probably because they've got a lot more production points than I have. I need to build out to here. So they've got these blue laser beams. I haven't seen those before. Man, they seem to be very strong. There's quite a few different types of weapons, which is really cool. And there's loads of different types of vehicles and whatnot. But I find that the AI is so strong, they just completely dominate me, and I don't have a chance to win. Try them out. Why can't I build that iron extractor? It must be because there's not enough. Oh, let's lower this one down. Probably there's no power over there. Okay, so now it's just level. These drones, you get that one there, and you get that one there. They should automatically pick them up and then take it back to base, and they'll drop them in a certain spot. I think in here it's just a little hole in the back here. But I had a bug in one of my games where they weren't dropping it down the hole, which was proving really, really frustrating. Let's build a vehicle facility there. I'm going to increase the armor of the robots by researching this. I definitely need some more robots. You can build some vehicles. They cost quite a lot of money though. They cost 520. Oh, actually, we should produce them with lasers. Oh, look at that design. I like the modular design aspect where you can be changing the look and feel for your units. Now, when you command these yourselves, like I can command the vehicle, and it has full tank controls, which is cool. You can fire a lot further, and that's kind of the reason why I want to command sometimes a first-person perspective, because you can play a lot better than the AI can. Where are these units? They're hidden behind the hill there. Man, there's a lot of them. I just realized I can also upgrade these to shoot with lasers as well, which I probably should have done. I can repair this.
Structure repaired.
It looks like that same bug has happened as well, so the developer probably sorted it out, but this guy's not dropping it in the hole. He just sits there. He's carrying it, but he doesn't drop it within the hole, which means I'm stuck with this power level for the rest of the game, which has major implications. I won't be able to produce... Oh, they just built that. Too slow. They will be able to produce a lot more than what we can. Now, this giant explosion which just happened is actually a meteorite hitting the ground. I thought it was like a massive missile attack. And what's going to happen is, once it clears up, the frame rate stabilizes, there'll be a whole lot of good resources in there. But again, it's a special Hiosco skeleton. Oh gosh. It looks like these guys have come out with new weapons that have just completely destroyed everything. And I think at this rate, we're probably not even going to have a chance to stand against them. How'd they destroy it so quickly? I've got no internal defenses, I just walk straight in. Oh my goodness, they're... In the space of like 10 minutes, they've made some weapons which... Look at that. Yeah, see, I've got no chance. So what's going to happen is, these guys are going to come down this wall, come down these walkways, they're going to come to the elevator, and they're going to come up and kill me, essentially. And that's it, that's the whole game. They're just going to come and destroy me, and it's over. I haven't seen them use this type of weaponry, but whatever it is, it's super, super strong. One thing that I've found, though, is that the AI just sends constant waves over to you all the time. I would say it actually has changed up a bit this game. They do seem to be sending larger waves, which isn't, I guess, that different. But it would... I haven't seen them use vehicles very often. I've seen them use vehicles once when I had vehicles. Oh, they shot me. So they obviously had gone up the stairwell and popped down and just shot me then. And so that's it, the game's over. But the enemies just seem to use that same tactic every time. They can play with more AI. I don't know how that would work. Now, the thing with this screen is that it shows something over here. The crystals collected in the tech research is none, but I know that they definitely went from the standard bullet. So, obviously the AI is scripted to research technology, but I'm wondering if it actually is collecting crystals and then picking text to research, or if it's just a straight... You know, at this point they get this, at this point they get this. Then again, the AI that I just versed had different weapons in previous games, which is pretty cool. Instead of the laser beams, it was those, whatever they had, like a pulsar attack. They built 48 structures there, that's quite a lot. I think they research internal defenses really early on, and they have lots of little turrets and doors throughout the hallways. So what we'll do now, we'll try again. We will... start a bit quicker. We'll see if we can hold on. Okay. Power station. I'm gonna build the power station around here. See if that solves any bug issues that we've been having. Drone fabricator. There. Robot factory. There. That.
Construct a drone factory.
Drone factory. Come on. Construct. Has constructed now. We'll have to wait and see if those actually meet. Oh, research. I need to research straight away. And research Trion. I think that's what they had. 5 minutes, though. That mustn't be it. They didn't get it in 5 minutes. Pulse, laser, massive... Yeah, we'll do this tech tree and see what's in here. I get shields, though. Shields seem really cool. We'll make some more drones. It's just a minute. Okay, so that doesn't reach, so we'll need to have one of these. Probably another one over here, actually. And if we can expand out straight away... Wow, that came down quickly. On the way past, we'll have to have our enemies closer to stop them from destroying our pylons. Actually, you can send the pylons around the back, I realized. But I don't think these cost anything. Yeah, they're free, so you can just make as many of these as you want, which is kind of cheap. Okay, 3 seconds.
Research complete.
That hasn't updated. I'm wondering if I have to go back into the menu. Yeah, that's interesting. Okay.
Gonna need dock assistance.
Cool. So I'm going to build those. Let's build 8 of those guys. Explosive heat laser. That seems kind of powerful. Those take ages to get. Fences. Chain link. Small turret. Larger turret. Bunker. Structures. Radar scan the map. Increased pylon defense. Increased unit cap. High technology. High technology I think is useful. Get that up. We should have built a bunch of drones. Yeah, there's one. This stuff here. This is the power one. Yeah, go get the power. The power's starting to drop down because we've got 3 extractors running. There is a good framework here. I feel like it just needs to be tweaked a bit. I like the information it provides up here with a number of extractors and all those kinds of details. Defenses. Turrets are good, but they didn't last very long in the last game. So exit point, it's usually up here. Come to the point where you see them over here. Line of sight, it actually plays a massive part in this. Slow that down a bit. We actually have quite a lot of resources. We could do another 4 drone. They produce 4 at a time, so that's why I'm doing them in sets of 4. Right, he's taking it back. Hopefully we can get the energy capped array, something we can actually make use of. Our 4 extractors now. Bring in the money. Power's dropping down, so I'll have to keep an eye on it. Right. My robot army. Yep, I recognize this weapon. It's the weapon that we were attacked with. Where are they? Oh, there they are. Oh, so they've got the lasers now. Come on. Oh, they're really strong. Okay, cool. We got those guys. We have more than them at all times, we'll be fine. That was so easy. I need to research one thing at a time. Oh, look at that! It has worked now. We do have more power. Wonderful. We can get loads of resources now. Okay. Let's make some more drones. This actually might be a battle this time. We'll make some more drones and get the crystals that also lower down research time. I got 3 of the things. So the damage in the bottom left there, go up.
Research complete.
If research is complete. I think next level of weapons, we've got to keep up with the explosive type. That's important. Okay. You, go for that. More power would be good. And then we want some research.
Okay, research facility.
Oh, to construct a research facility. That's right. Research facility is this one here. We can chuck it in there. Enemy doesn't shoot drones down, which I thought was interesting. Open fire, my men! Look at them go. Once they get to explosive weaponry, it actually can be quite frustrating because the standard, when you tell like these guys to move around, they stay as a group. And when they're all together, explosive weaponry just absolutely destroys them. They're so close. So this is the research facility. I don't think you can do anything here, even though there's a bar and nothing. But this guy should drop that into there for the power, and the other guy should drop the pickup into here. There we go, look. More power soon. For one crystal. Oh, look. Oh, wow. There's actually spots for it to go on. That's cool. So it seems to be a limit. 75. Well, now we can crank this up a bit. Now that guy goes down to there, and that gives us crystal, which makes research time much quicker. So let's make some more drones. Already one there. I'll move them out of the group though later on. Okay, that got those guys destroyed. What are we going to research next? I don't want to go for shields. It's now 430. Maybe some defenses, like larger turrets, bunker, or units. How about, I haven't done aircraft yet. Oh no, vehicles are cool. Let's go for vehicles. I need knock down 12 seconds. Right. Since we've got new weapons, let's go for that. We need the explosive type now. So let's queue up like 20 of those bad guys. Let's move all these 4 drones out. Cause some carnage, and while we're waiting, let's have some fun in first person mode. I'm going to run on top of me in a moment. There they are. They're just very scary and it'll come pretty quickly. Oh, I got destroyed. There is a laser beam which they'll get very soon, and it causes like explosions everywhere they fire. Oh gosh, look at this. Explosive, that's really cool. They're shooting my pylon, but that's not going to matter in a moment when I see them. Rip them to shreds. Okay. You get some more power. This is the resource used to retrieve active research facility to using a drone to increase the Heska scaling. I don't know what it's used for, but we'll get one anyway. It gives you 1,000 of it. I don't know actually what you use it for. One there. Could use line of sight to find these resources. Later on, supposedly there's an ability where you can actually, it shows you on the map where it is. But we haven't got that far yet. I want the stuff that lowers research time, because that's really useful. But I can't spot anymore. Oh, there was one there. The guys ready to see annihilation. Oh, look, they've got the stronger laser beams now. Wow, that was domination. Okay, I want to research. Oh, it's done. Tank, fortitude tank, jeep. Allows you to construct individual walkers. Oh, that sounds really cool. But I think what I want to do is I want to quickly research larger turrets. Put those on, then put the explosive bullets on them. They can fire a long, long distance. I think that would be really cool. We've got a vehicle factory. We've got loads of resources coming in, which is really, really good. Crank this up. Defenses increase the amount of damage they do on output. So you can actually underpower them. So the frame rate's starting to drop, which I find a bit interesting. If I turn off internal view, does that help a bit? We're getting down to 30 frames a second. And there are options. There are some graphic settings, but they can't be changed during gameplay. That's a bit frustrating. With these purple laser beams. There's friendly fire. I don't want to shoot my friends. Kill by myself. I'll just take them all out. 44 seconds left to go, and then possibly internal defenses. Oh, but I want to go for those chain link wall things. They look cool. What's our next type? Much more powerful pulse of laser heat. This jolt beam. It's essentially like a sniper's beam. That was really cool, but you needed quite a lot of range between you and your target, and it took a long time to reload, which makes sense for a sniper. But I wasn't too effective with it. So this gives me a little limited force field around my desk, which could be useful. I think the security room would be good to get after this one. Only costs 36 seconds. We'll do that.
Research complete.
Research that. Let's build some large turrets. Like, as soon as I get these guys into the range, they'll be getting into range of each other. Wow, they one shot killed my large turret. That's kind of not very nice. We could build some vehicles. I don't really want to build those vehicles just yet. Okay, let's give them the explosive bolts. Interesting turret design.
Research complete.
Okay, structure. It's the security pod. This is like one of the most... You have to protect this building a lot, but I have never really done that. I'll pop it all the way out there in the far corner. Okay, let's go to units now.
Security systems online.
And I want to see the walkers. So now in defenses... Oh, we've got the security systems online. But I think we need to research internal defenses. Yeah, like auto turret, security doors, and laser alarm grids. I like those large turrets. They also look kick-ass as well. Pop another one down. And around to the side here. I don't know what these little points are. Oh, those are doors we can open and shut. Wow, the amount of details. Oh, ridiculous. That's cool though. Eventually they'll get a really strong weapon and they'll go one pass and completely destroy that pylon off. They're not very good though, this enemy, at going to other points, like getting other... What do you want to call them? Iron deposits around the map. We'll play for another 10 minutes and see how far we get. 4 seconds and we get Walker add-on. Look at these turrets opening up. They're surviving long enough to get close enough to my turrets, which is kind of scary. Oh, this built itself up. That's kind of interesting. Okay. So if we don't get the walkers straight away, we have to research them. Yeah, okay, 2 minutes. Well, let's do that, because these things look cool. Look at them. The light invigilator? Yeah, that seems like what it is. Aircraft as well. Oh, we should get some stronger robots. We've got like the weakest robots in the game so far. Heavily armed tanks. Building some more drones. Well, now we're down to 20 frames a second. Yeah. Now, you know when I said there'll be a point in the game when they just get ridiculously strong? This is it. So they've come through. They've now got some area of attack weapon. Like, our base looks pretty cool. But, these guys are gonna... Like that. They have these big sweeping beams. Oh, 15 frames a second. Okay, it seems like we can hold on. But, yeah, they just absolutely destroy everything. It's ridiculous how strong those guys get. And the performance hit of those weapons as well. Not going to bother building through the front parts. I can just build around the back, which is kind of cheap, but gets the job done. So if we're not going to be playing for too long, but if you're in for the long haul for this game, if you're playing a proper game, you probably want to research some auto turrets and security doors and put those in, like in the hallways and stuff where the enemy's going to be, because that'd be really effective. Close doors. I can't see the doors actually closing. Kind of the anticlimactic. The reason why I keep switching to these guys is that I can shoot much further than the AI can. Oh! Wow. Don't know how they missed me. Hey, drone. 36 seconds until we get those walkers. It'd be cool to see the walkers in action. But I don't think we have much of a chance to win. Let's have a look this way. So they just build large groups, and once there's a large group built, they send them off. And they've got, like, locked doors. They'll have, yeah, auto turrets on the roof. And their CEO is... That guy doesn't look too happy to be sitting in that chair. I've tried sending them off, and I've managed to get into the enemy's base, but then auto turrets just destroyed me on the inside.
Research complete.
Okay, research is complete. Oh, $800, that's alright. Put those on it. You can give special equipment, so you can get like rocket launchers and stuff, but I'm pretty sure the enemy, like your units don't automatically use them. You have to do a, what's the word? You have to have, let's research this to show it off. You have to use them yourself manually. Okay, so now I've got a massive walker. Oh yeah, that's pretty cool. Oh gosh, it feels like a walker. That's really neat. I can just fire off down there. That is really, really cool. I like the range of heavy walkers. So there's 3 with an internal scanner. There's tanks. I wanted to research shields, but I don't think we're going to have enough time. It's 3 minutes, and I've only got a couple more minutes before I need to wrap this video up. Increases all turret armor. But you could possibly go for the next layer of weapons. It's only a minute. I want to see those walkers in action. Should charge right to the front line. So internal defenses now, what we can do is say, like, at this point here, is I can build one of these. And they're free. That's interesting. They should definitely not be free. Oh gosh. Frame rate was dropping to nothing then. I think these guys got hit because you can tell there's not many of them left. Go grab that. Right. We've got tank controls. At the top left there, it shows the direction I'm going and where I'm looking relative to where the direction I'm walking in. Oh, hitting my friend. I switch to this guy. Oh man, that's cool. Those walkers firing on much better range. Can kind of stand up to some of their attacks, though. Not too much, though. Continue to charge them forward. Just see these guys in action.
Research complete.
Research is complete. Let's see one of these guys out in action. What will the next level be of that? A powerful beam of intense lasers that's able to heat up to the target to immense temperatures. That sounds pretty cool. Well, anyway, guys, this has been my overview of Executive Assault. It's a really cool game and employs some... Oh, gosh, they've got some... They've got some new laser technology, which is ripping me to shreds. Oh, I got them all. Okay. Continue to walk forward. Just the last guy. Damage up there, it says 94%. I think this is nearly dead. Yep, he must have been on fire or something. He's not going to survive this next wave. The movement's kind of iffy, but that's okay. I can understand it's a massive walking. If he's trying to simulate the walking, that'd be pretty hard to do. The game's really cool and it shares some cool ideas, but I find the AI to be extremely punishing. Possibly the game speed's a bit too... Oh, that didn't take long at all. The game speed's a bit too fast for my liking. It can be over very quickly. That's probably the way to put it. Maybe if everybody moved a little bit slower, the battles took a little bit longer. Like, it wasn't at this point here. Like, if I send these guys to charge into this enemy, and as soon as they see each other, it's... Wow, we actually won that. I take that statement back completely. I think it's a really neat game, but I still haven't won it yet, and that's probably because it's so punishing. And I think that's a combination of probably game balance and also a tutorial system that is needed. I haven't played with other people. I have not played with more than one AI, so it'll be interesting to see how it works. I'm not keeping an eye on this game, because it's something that's really fun. I just want to see it fine-tuned a little bit. But overall, Executive Assault is a really cool blend of FPS and RTS, and I'm looking forward to playing it more, finding a good balance. I'm just worried that if you just upgrade to the most powerful weapon, chuck it on the really weakest guys and send them in, that's okay. I feel like that shouldn't be. These guys are getting pretty strong now. They can shoot me from a long range. I want it to be... I don't want that to be an issue with this game, that you can get to the most powerful weapon, just charge it and it's over. I would like to be some sort of a struggle. That's what makes a battle epic, is that constant struggle. But thanks for watching this video, guys. This is Executive Assault. I can also push E at any time and get out, which is cool. Because as a CEO, I can wander around. I think I can go downstairs and fight, but like, you're extremely weak. Like, you only got a basic pistol. But it's cool being able to look out and survey, okay, you know, right there. That's impending doom coming towards us. Did I call my elevator up? I did. That's kind of cool. Thanks guys for watching, and we will see you later.